Hello everyone, this is Mr. Matthew here, and today I will give you guys my reaction on SpongeBob Day that just occurred 3 days ago of this time of recording, and um, and yeah, I am really excited to share with you guys what did I think, everything regarding SpongeBob Day. Um, yeah, I'm a bit late to the party, but hey, I figured might as well do it right now. Better late than never. But yeah, if you didn't know, on July 14, it got announced that it was SpongeBob Day. Tom Tenney went ahead and made a TikTok live where he showcased plenty of things. There's plenty of things that were showcased there that I think are great. We can talk about, and I'm really excited to share with you guys on what are my reactions of them, and there's so many like really cool stuff that featured. It's a really great day to be a SpongeBob fan, to experience the franchise and to see the really cool announcements. Like the people know of, Tom Penny have for it, and it was just great to see. I watched through the entire TikTok live. It was really fun seeing Tom Penny talk about the show and the working and him reacting to Shanghaied and how they all made it. It's just really cool. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into what were featured. So we did things off with Shanghai, specifically the new endings, which are the main talking points of this TikTok live. Now, Shanghai, let's give an introduction to Shanghai. It is one of my absolute favorite episodes of SpongeBob. I don't think I need to say why. It's such a great classic episode. It's funny. It's memorable. It has so many great jokes. You know the drill. It's just amazing. The original episode, if you didn't know, didn't have an ending. It was specialized in the You Wish special, in the You Wish Patchy Spit, type of special where the viewers would pick which ending do they prefer, the SpongeBob Patrick or Squidward endings, and the original ending. The episode main version is regarding the SpongeBob ending, but there is the Squidward and Patrick ending that were later featured in DVD. Now, some people thought it was gonna be that, but no, it actually turns out we're getting like we got brand new, like never seen before endings. And just to clarify, these endings were actually made in 2024. We just got to see them now. They were actually scheduled to premiere in December 24, but then they were replaced with the premieres of Stuck in an Elevator and Day of the Living Dead jokes. So yeah, but now we finally got to see them, and yeah. If you didn't know the original SpongeBob ending, so yeah, it's basically new versions of the main three characters' endings: SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick. Now let's start with SpongeBob's ending. SpongeBob's ending is like it's just kind of like how the main ending, where if you don't know, in the original ending, he wishes Dutchman to be a vegetarian, and so they do that, but the Dutchman turns him into vegetables instead, and he chases them. Funny enough, it's the only ending where they don't end up in Dutchman's belly. Spoiler, yeah, spoiler alert. There's gonna be spoilers for the new endings, so if you haven't seen them, you can log off if you haven't seen the new endings. But yeah, anyway, the SpongeBob ending was great. The vegetarian, and the new one had him like wish they were full, but no, not them. The Flying Dutchman was too full to eat them. So yeah, it was a really funny way to like see him wish that he was full. But the main thing is that, being full still doesn't prevent you from drinking. So, he turns them into drinks instead, and he drinks them instead, which is really funny. Moving on to Patrick's ending. In the original 2001 ending, Patrick wished for bubblegum. Like that's it, he just wished for a bubblegum and they all got eaten. Here he wishes for another wish, and he just continues making another wish and another wish and another wish, and he even got a really cool time card. And yeah, it's really awesome. Honestly, it's just really funny. I honestly found Patrick's ending to be easily the funniest. I like the another wish bits, and I just really enjoyed it. So yeah, overall really funny ending. And then the Strudwood ending. The original Strudwood ending from 2001 had him wish that he never met SpongeBob and Patrick, which basically only grants that they're still in the ship and they still introduce themselves to him, but they just don't know who he is, and that's just not what Struded meant. But it's technically what he kind of wished for. So yeah, and then they all got eaten. And now in the new ending, he basically wishes that he was done. He's back home, and SpongeBob and Squid and Patrick cannot ever wish him back to the ship. So he's back home, but the catch is that SpongeBob and Patrick are at home as well. And that it turns out that the house is actually inside Dutchman's belly. So yeah, basically all the endings just say that yeah, they're just gonna end up in eaten by the Dutchman no matter what. But hey, it's really funny. I thought it was honestly great, but we finally got to see more endings of Shanghaied. Honestly, I will say that I think the design looks really good. It's kind of like a mixture of like the modern style, with some classic, like season 2 design. I think they were kind of touching upon that with the A Fish Told Sandy and Timeline Twist Up, and I like the style here. I actually do really like it. It's really cool. And like the voices can be a bit different, but I don't mind the voices. But yeah, overall, the new endings were great, and I really enjoyed all of them, and they were a really fun way to re-explore the special. So yeah, honestly, I would definitely would not mind if we did even more endings. Not gonna lie, that would be really funny. So yeah, and overall, yeah, Shanghai it is overall an amazing episode, and these endings just made it even better. Moving on to the next announcement we got is Lego SpongeBob set. So there's going to be a Lego SpongeBob set of Taunt Streets that has come out. Basically, this is a pretty big deal I will say since this is the very first. If you guys didn't know, this is the very first. Let me just. If you guys didn't know, this is the very first Lego set since 2012, all the way like since 2012, which is honestly really surprising that there's not been any Lego set of SpongeBob all the way back in 2012. But yeah, this is the very first one, and it's really cool to see that. I like the design of the Tanch houses, Patrick and Squidward and SpongeBob's houses. I like the whole design, and I also like that it's pretty easy to build, and that it looks like a really simple thing to build. And yeah, I don't really like that a lot of Legos, but honestly, for what they showed, I think it looks really cool. So yeah, it's really nice that we got a Lego set, and I do really appreciate that. This is the very first one that we've gotten since like years. So yeah, um, hold on. So yeah, there's two new sets actually. There's this one, Bikini Bottoms I-10, and there's SpongeBob Brit Heads, which I kind of forgot to put here, but it's alright. So anyway, I really like the look of this set that they announced. Looks really cool, and the Brit Head set is just a SpongeBob theater set, not really much, but I like that, and it features characters like SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Doodlebob, and Daddy, and also features SpongeBob's house, Squidward's house, Patrick's house, a boat, a bubble stand, and jellyfish fields. So yeah, yeah, I'm reading this off since I don't really like know all the details, but otherwise I think it's really cool to bring it up anyway. So yeah. Moving on with that Doodlebob intermission, I think it's something I wanted to talk about a little bit. There was like a brief moment in the TikTok live where Doodlebob just went ahead and did Minoi Minoi and wished a happy SpongeBob day, which I found funny. I like seeing more Doodlebob content, and I love it. More Doodlebob content, and I love it. There's these shorts from the main SpongeBob official that short. They were actually shorts of Doodlebob, which I really enjoyed. I just enjoy watching Doodlebob, honestly, no matter what. Yeah, and the episodes. So yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, the next thing we got, speaking of the official SpongeBob channel, we got the official Petit Store channel. So yeah, the Petit Store channel has officially launched. It's actually if you didn't know, it's actually the Knit Music channel, but it got rebranded to Petit Store. Yeah, they completely rebranded the channel into Petit Store. Yeah, it was Knit Music, but then they rebranded it to Petit Store, which is really cool. I think the channel's gonna, feature some really cool stuff. Like they said, it's just gonna be similar compilations, live streams, like full scenes, etc., that type of thing. But there will be more focus on Packet Star, since I think this is gonna focus on the Packet Star show a lot, but it's also gonna feature scenes from the main show SpongeBob SquarePants and maybe Camp Total, but I'm not completely sure about Camp Total. But it's gonna feature from both SpongeBob SquarePants and the Packet Star show. So really cool to see Packet Star getting his own YouTube channel. So yeah. And speaking of Packet Store, we are getting a Packet Store show special with Scary Tales sneak peek. So yeah, we're getting two holiday specials. The one we're getting yet another Halloween special this year, which is like third time in a row and fourth overall Halloween special of the Packet Store show. But yeah, we're getting Scary Tales. And I have to say, Scary Tales looks pretty cool. We got to see the sneak peek. Here's the two images that I found. We got to see the family decorating, on Halloween. There's Cecil wearing cowboy. There's Trudina as a bat, which is not in the photo, but but never mind. There's Bunny as a witch. There's Patrick as SpongeBob, and Grandpat as a dancer, as a groovy dancer, which is really cool. So yeah. So yeah, it's really cool. The plot synopsis of this episode has actually been revealed. It will be about Hans reading fairy tales towards the Star family. So yeah, I think it's gonna be an anthology like the other Halloween specials, which is really cool. I like that, and I cannot wait to see this special. What this special has to offer, and I really cannot wait. Also, there's another thing I also want to bring up is that here, if you see the first image, you actually notice a piranha plant. Yeah. I was thought on because there's this plant looking thing and it genuinely looks like a piranha plant, and I don't know if this was an intentional reference or not, but if it was, that's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing they decided to reference a piranha plant here, which is awesome. I love the piranha plant reference. But yeah, they also played Swinging in a Star music in um what was the music called again? There was like this familiar tune that I was actually surprised that Edel Plum used for the first time here in the Packet Store show. I think it's called, yeah, Swinging on the Star. Yeah, that's the one. Really surprised they got used here in this clip. But yeah, overall this looks really cool. And finally, to wrap things up, we got the big SpongeBob episode, a brand new holiday special. The Christmas episode, the 1 hour long TV movie, is going to be a TV movie titled Merry Christmas, Mr. Plankton. So yeah, we're getting a big SpongeBob TV movie, a Christmas special by the name of Merry Christmas, Mr. Plankton, and we got the sneak peek of it. So as it appears, we got the sneak peek where it's like where it's winter in the Krusty Krab, and Plankton appears to be on the nice list, and there's like 1 week over left till there's not much to say about the sneak peek. It's just that there's 1 week until Christmas, being December 18, and Plankton is on the nice list, which freaks out Mr. Krabs as it appears. So yeah, but yeah, this looks really promising. I'm really excited to see like the TV movie featuring Christmas. It's gonna be really cool. Um, and yeah, also. And also, we also got the plot synopsis for this. The plot synopsis for this episode for Merry Christmas, Mr. Plankton um, it will revolve around in the North Pole when Plankton takes over the North Pole. SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, and the group of misfits team up to save Christmas. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what this special has to offer. And yeah, overall, this was a great SpongeBob day. So many great announcements. I think I'm really excited for both Shady Tales and Merry Christmas, Mr. Plankton, and I really loved the Shanghaied endings. The Lego set looks really cool, and the Doodlebob segment was funny, and I like the Planet Star official channel. So yeah. So those were my reaction to its SpongeBob Day. Comment down below what was your favorite thing featured in this day. What do you look forward to the most? And yeah, and I hope you had a great day, everyone. So yeah, have a peaceful day, everybody.